Good morning. This is your lecture 2 Unit 2 RFIC design. In previous class, we started looking at the second issue in RFIC, which is noise. And we defined what is a noise figure. And then we looked at two important parameters. One is sensitivity and another one is dynamic range for an RF receiver. So, and also dynamic range, we defined something called as spurious free dynamic range, where we are looking for a range of values where unwanted frequency components will not peak in. So that is known as SFDR or spurious free dynamic range. Now in today's class we'll continue our discussion and we will look at this noise figure. So most of the times in RF designs, instead of calculating it as we do calculate noise, but we usually express that in terms of noise figure, and that too we are interested to know how far this signal to noise ratio is getting degraded in a typical RF system. So for that, we start to in our today's discussion, we will see how we can arrive at an expression for noise figure so that this can also be used as a performance metric. So we'll see about noise figure calculation. Right. So in yesterday's class, we defined noise figure as, we have written noise figure as the ratio of SNR input to the SNR output. This is how we defined noise figure in yesterday's class. So from our study in analog and mixed signal IC design, there also we dealt with noise. And if you remember, what we generally do is, say if you have a resistor, if I have a resistor which is a noisy resistor, this resistor is a noisy one, we will represent this as a noiseless resistance in series with a voltage source or in parallel with a current source. So this resistor we consider as noiseless, and the noisy component will be identified and expressed separately. So this is how we used to represent. So in a similar way here also, when you look at an RF block, say for example you are looking at a passive block, or say if you are looking at an active block like an amplifier, we know that the block itself will be adding some noise, but we generally represent it as a noiseless block and the noise of that as a series component at the output side. So that is how we generally express. So here also, when we do this noise figure calculation, we will take the same approach. Right. So our intention here is actually to write noise figure and to arrive at an expression, so that we can actually utilize this expression whenever we design RF systems or whenever we go for cascade of certain RF systems. So for that, let me take one example. Let me consider a receiver front end where you have an LNA. So antenna is connected here, and so this is the nonlinear and the block LNA. So this is LNA, and so LNA doesn't mean that it is fully noiseless or it is free from noise. It is only a low noise amplifier. So this is a noisy LNA. A low noise amplifier also will have some noise, and say the gain of this LNA is AV. Now the input to the LNA is coming from the antenna. Antenna, we always consider antenna will be having some antenna resistance, and that will add noise to the input signal coming in. So this is our input point, this is V in and this is V out, right? So what we are going to do here is, we will get an expression for noise figure, and to arrive at the expression for noise figure, we have to consider the noise signal and noise power at the input of LNA, signal and noise power at the output of LNA, and get the signal to noise ratio at the input and output, and then we can go for the calculations, right? So Since we can see this LNA here, what I will do is, as I told here, if the resistor is noisy, we can represent it as a noiseless resistor in series with a voltage source. In a similar way, here I will represent it as, yeah, so we will represent this as a noiseless LNA. So this is a noiseless LNA, and the noise component of this is expressed in this form. So this is the noise of the LNA. We write it as Vn square bar. Right. Now, so if you look at the input side, at the input side you have the signal source. Signal source is from antenna, but antenna is having a resistance. Even that is having some noise. Right. So how do you represent? So I represent the input signal source as Vin, which is the antenna input, which is coming from antenna. So this is Vin. Now antenna is having some resistance, right? So that I mark here as RS. This is antenna resistance, and this RS is a resistance is actually noisy. Now the noise of this resistance can be expressed as a component, a voltage component here, and I mark it as VNRS square bar. Right. So what is this? This now this RS is a noiseless resistance, and the noisy component is added to in series to that. So this is how the block diagram what I have drawn here can be represented in this form, so that I can go for noise figure calculation. Right. Now let me write the characteristics of this LNA. LNA is having a gain of AV, and one more thing, the antenna, or when a source is connected here, that source is seeing an impedance at the input, and that impedance can be seen as Zin. Right. Now, to calculate noise figure, we should know what is signal to noise ratio at the input and output. Then V in should be the voltage at the input of the receiver, right? Anirudh, can you unmute? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Sir, so since we are considering this RS resistance as going directly to the input of the LNA, that means that the input voltage what we consider is the voltage coming and the voltage coming before the receiver, right?
I didn't get that. Before the receiver means?
Uh,
So
Sir,
this is
so
the
my
source.
doubt is,
This is the source. This is the source V in.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, so how will the resistance of the antenna come at the input of the LNA, sir?
Oh, how this one you're asking, this RS?
Yes, sir.
So your input is, see, this is your LNA block, right? What you're seeing here is LNA block, and
Yes, sir.
LNA is connected directly to the antenna,
Okay.
and this antenna is providing a resistance,
Oh, okay, sir.
and the
Okay.
source is actually from here. So the antenna
Okay.
itself is providing the input
That
voltage,
voltage.
right?
Okay, fine, fine. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Got that.
is it clear?
Yes, sir. It's clear now.
Yeah. Now your question I didn't get.
No, sir. It's clear now. I actually thought that the input voltage Vn is measured at the beginning of the LNA, like just before the LNA.
Oh, here at this point.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. So for signal to noise ratio, we have to measure at that point only, but we do have the antenna resistance and the source, right? So there will be some drop, there will be some attenuation because of the resistance that we'll calculate now.
Yes, sir. Got that. Got that.
All right. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. All right. So now,
Sir, could you explain the VNRS square? How did that come, sir?
that was what I was telling here. If you have a resistance which is a noisy resistance, that can be represented as a noiseless resistance in series with a voltage source. That is that this voltage source is actually having the noise component.
Okay, sir.
Okay, yeah. So why I did not explain this is since we have done this in your AMS course, so I hope you are familiar with the noise topic in AMS course. I didn't ask that. So these fundamentals are from there. Even I'll be taking the equations what we have written there for the noise in a MOSFET. I don't know whether you remember or not. So yeah, if you have doubt in between, you can ask, I can explain. So this is basically the antenna resistance, and that if there is a resistance, definitely it will add noise. So that can be drawn, or that can be represented as a noiseless resistance, and the noise component can be expressed in terms of voltage or current. If it is in series, it is expressed in voltage. And since it is noise, we will always write for mean square value or power. We will not write amplitude, rather we will go for power or mean square value, or such kind of representation. All right. Okay. So now we are interested to find the signal to noise ratio at the input of LNA and signal to noise ratio at the output of LNA. So let me mark the points. So this is the point where I want to find the input SNR. So SNR input is calculated at this point of LNA, and SNR output is calculated at this point of LNA. This is SNR out point. So our aim is to find what is SNR in, what is SNR out, take the ratio, right? So to start with, let me write what is SNR in first. So SNR in, signal to noise ratio at the input. Now you can see that the signal component here is V in, right? So we are expressing in terms of volt square, or we are trying to express in terms of power, because already noise we have as V square. So we'll express the signal component also in terms of V square only. Now V in is the amplitude, or V in is a signal which is at the input of LNA. But now the signal available at this point, where I have marked using pink, this at this point the voltage available will not be directly V in, rather that will be attenuated by the voltage divider network what is having here. So you have an antenna resistance RS, and you have some input impedance of LNA, say it is Z in. So there will be some attenuation. So let me write the attenuation factor. So the attenuation factor at the input side is, I can write it as alpha, and that attenuation can be denoted as Z in by Z in plus RS. That is attenuation factor. I hope that is clear at this point. So the voltage available will not, V in will not be directly available here, because LNA is not LNA is having some input impedance, and also RS is a series resistance coming in. So there is some attenuation factor, right? Now so now if I write SNR in, so SNR in the sense, I'll just take to next page. So signal power at input, if I write signal power at input, that is equal to V in square into alpha square. That will be the signal power at the input. Now if I write the noise power at the input, what will be the noise power? The same attenuation factor will be there. So V N RS square bar into alpha square, right? So what I have done is, I have written the signal power and the signal component and the noise component at the input. So V in is a signal component, V N RS is a noise component. Both will be having an attenuation given by the input impedance of the LNA. So with that, I can write SNR at the input as SNR in is equal to alpha square V in square divided by alpha square V N RS square bar. This is SNR in, or signal to noise ratio at the input of the LNA. Now if I write the signal to noise ratio at the output of LNA, so now I need to write SNR out. So to write SNR out, I should look at the signal component at the output and noise component at the output, or signal power at the output and noise power at the output, right? So first let me write the output signal power. So output signal power is equal to, what is output signal power here? So how to write output signal power? The power available at the input is alpha square V in square. So how to get the output signal power? Can I get some response in the chat box? So alpha square V in square is what is available at the input. So how to get the output signal power? Yeah, multiply by AV, very good. Since we are writing it as alpha square V in square, we have to multiply using AV square. That will be your output signal power. Right, gain in dB will be added. Yes, yes, very good. Gain, yes, very good. So we have to multiply suitably. So to make sure that the dimensions are same, I just add multiplied it with AV square. And now this is output signal power. Now to write output noise power, so I have to look at the noise components at the output of LNA. Now let me look at the circuit again. So if you look at the circuit, LNA is a block. LNA is having several components. So, but I haven't looked in that way. I have just used a block diagram block for LNA. But now I represented LNA as a noiseless LNA, and the noise component is actually represented here as Vn square. So if I look at the output, if I look at the output of LNA, I can see two different components of noise. There are two different components of noise. One is the output noise of LNA itself, that is marked already as Vn square bar, that is output noise of LNA. And the second component is you have the noise of antenna, which is Vn square bar Rs, right? So that will be multiplied by the gain of LNA, and that is also available at the output. So if you look at output, there are two components. What are the two components? One is, so there are two components at the output. So if I list, one is the output noise of LNA itself, output noise of LNA itself, and that is already represented as Vn square bar. That is the first component, and the second component is the noise of antenna, which is multiplied by noise of antenna multiplied by the gain of LNA gain. So there are two components, right? So so what is the second component? Noise of antenna multiplied by LNA gain. Noise of antenna is Vn Rs square bar into alpha square. That is what is available at the input. Now that multiplied by AV square, right? So these are the noise components at the output. So with this we can actually write the signal to noise ratio at the output. So if you write the output noise power, that is equal to Vn square bar, that is output noise of LNA, plus Vn Rs square bar into alpha square into AV square. Right. So can you hear me? Can you see the screen? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
All right. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So the output noise power, there are two components, and that is actually expressed as these two. Now, we can write the SNR at the output, right? So just give me a second, 1 minute. All right. Okay. So now I'll write what is SNR out. So to write SNR out, I know what is the signal power. Signal power is alpha square V in square into AV square divided by Vn square bar plus Vn Rs square bar into alpha square into AV square. So this is your SNR at the output. Now you have two equations. This is equation number 2, and your SNR in is equation number 1. Now we can easily find what is noise figure. So noise figure can be written as the ratio of these two, SNR in by SNR out. So to write that, I'll just substitute both the equations. SNR in is alpha square V in square divided by alpha square Vn Rs square bar, and SNR out will be the inverse of this. So this is Vn square plus Vn Rs square bar alpha square into Av square divided by alpha square Vn square into Av square. Right. So this is here the ratio, or this is the noise figure. Now this can be further rearranged in such a way that you can cancel this alpha square, you can cancel. Then what else you can cancel? You can cancel this V in square, and then you can rearrange this. So when you rearrange, this will be of the form 1 by Vn Rs square bar into numerator we have Vn square plus Vn Rs square bar alpha square Av square divided by alpha square into Av square. Now if it is difficult to write always alpha square Av square, this can be together alpha Av can be written as A naught. These are some notations you yourself can modify or write it according to in order to make equations or to write simple, you can do that. Now if I write this further, what is Vn Rs square? So how can I represent the noise in a resistance? Can I get some response in chat box? VNRS, the voltage noise spectral density of a resistance. So this can be written as 4 kT into Rs. 4 kTr, yes. 2 kTr into 2, yes, 4 kTr, 4 by 3 kT. Probably you are referring to the MOSFET noise, Sridhar. Yes. So this is VNRS square. So this can be further written as, so this I can write it as 1 by 4 kTRS into yeah. So if you look at these terms, the numerator, if I split numerator and denominator, still I can write it as Vn square bar divided by alpha square Av square plus this 4 kTRS. This way you can write, or this can be, if I multiply this to inside, I can write it as 1 plus Vn square bar divided by 4 kT Rs into alpha square into Av square. This is the expression for noise figure. 1 plus Vn square bar divided by 4 kT Rs alpha square into Av square, where your Vn square is nothing but the output noise of LNA. So this is one way, or this can also be written in a slightly different form. So noise figure can also be written as whatever you have here is, that is Vn square plus this term. Right, this entire term is actually the total noise measured at the output. So in that sense, I can just rewrite this as 1 by Vn Rs square bar into Vn out square bar divided by alpha square Av square. That way also we can write. So what I did here is Vn square is the output noise of LNA. Vn square Rs square into alpha square into Av square is the antenna resistance which is available at the output. That is also an output noise component. So both output noise component can be expressed together to get another form of expression, or this can be further written as 1 by 4 kT Rs into Vn out square bar divided by alpha square into Av square. This can also be used for calculating noise figure. Right. So when we do design, we do have methods to calculate noise figure using the simulator. But when we do design basis, or when we are starting for hand calculations, we may have to use these sort of expressions. Right. So definitely simulator will be a help to evaluate noise figure. Right. So this is all about the calculation of noise figure. If this is clear, we can go for one or two numericals, and later we can go for cascaded stage noise figure. So if you have any doubts, you can put in the chat box, or else you can try out this question. So compute the noise figure of a common source stage with respect to the source impedance Rs. The source impedance Rs means this is the signal source, not the resistance at the source terminal, but it is referring to the signal source. You can consider this as the circuit diagram. And this is Rs, this is V in, this is V out, and this is your, yes. All right. Nikhil, I didn't see the question. Why don't we consider antenna noise at input? Okay, I didn't understand that. Antenna noise at the input. All right, okay. The resistive noise is from, okay, yeah. Oh, it is already clarified by Rakshik. Thank you. So, can you find the noise figure of this? So, you can assume that lambda is not equal to 0. So, I'll give 2 minutes, just try to get the answer, and then we shall discuss it. Wait for 2 minutes, and then only you can start posting answers. All right. Sorry, Akash, I didn't see your comment. Yes. Yes. If you're getting answers, you can post it. If you're getting a simplified answer, yeah, Abhinav, I saw your answer. Okay, 16 with alpha equal 1. What is that alpha equals 1? Oh, you are asking the alpha value. Okay, yeah. So let us see how to calculate this. Replacing AV with GMR0 will not work. Okay, let me solve this first and we shall discuss. So for this question, what we need to do first is we can just have a representation with the noise elements here. So this is your transistor. So for the signal, this current is anyway DC current, no need to consider this. This is the output. Input side there is a resistance RS, and then let me use a different color for to represent noise. So this the noise component here is Vn square. That is a source. Maybe that is your RS Vn. This is the noise here, and the transistor noise can be represented as In square bar, which is 4 kT gamma into Gm. This is In square bar, right? So I can write the noise figure. Noise figure can be obtained using this expression 1 by 4 kT Rs into Vn out square divided by alpha AV the whole square, or A naught the whole square. So what is AV in this case? AV is minus Gm into R naught, and alpha in this case is, you can see that the resistance looking into the gate or the input of transistor is infinity. So alpha, no need to consider alpha in this case. Yes. And what about Vn out square? Because the signal is not, there is no attenuation in fact, because the entire since there is no current flowing at the input, there is no attenuation factor only. Now how to write Vn out square? Vn out square is the total the sum of the noise component available at the output. So already at the output you have a current component which is 4 kT gamma into Gm, which is In square. To write it in terms of voltage, I should multiply this using R naught square. So what I'll do here is Vn out square can be written as 4 kT gamma into Gm. into R naught square. So this is actually the MOSFET noise. So I'll mark this as MOSFET noise. I'm considering only thermal noise component. This is the MOSFET thermal noise component, right? Plus now the noise of the antenna resistance at the output. So at the input side it is 4 kT into Rs, that will be multiplied by the gain of the circuit. So gain of the circuit is minus Gm R naught the whole square. So this is antenna resistance multiplied by gain. This is antenna resistance multiplied by gain, and these are the two components. So now when I write the expression for noise figure, it is 1 by 4 kT Rs into this is 4 kT gamma into Gm into R naught square plus 4 kT Rs into Gm R naught the whole square. Yeah, that's divided by alpha AV the whole square is nothing but Gm R naught the whole square, right? So which can be simplified as, I think you can cancel this 4 kT everything together, then Gm R naught also can be taken out. So the first term, so the second term will be only 1, it will be 1 plus. Now from this Gm R naught is gone, gamma should be there, so it is gamma divided by Gm into Rs, right? So this is a noise figure expression, and probably you can substitute for what is gamma. Gamma is 2 by 3. So that way also you can write. So whether the answers you have posted alpha equal to, so Siddharth, there is no attenuation in this case, so no need to consider alpha. 16 kT by 9 alpha square. All right, other answers I am not able to match with what I am getting. So if you have doubts, you can ask. Or else I'll actually give one more question. And while solving, if you have doubts, you can check with me. So this question is compute the noise figure of a shunt resistor Rp with respect to source impedance Rs. So compute the noise figure of a shunt resistor Rp with respect to source impedance Rs. So how you should consider the circuit is, you have a source begin with some impedance Rs. Now one resistance is coming in shunt like this. So you are asked to find the noise figure of this circuit. So you can try this. We will discuss this question in the next class, and if you have doubts in the previous question, you can ask. Okay, you can write on the note on the question now. So the next will be the cascaded. So we will look at noise figure for cascaded stages, and with that all the performance metrics are done, and then we will directly go to RF systems design, and parallelly we will see how we can do analysis on a system level, right? Okay, so if you have doubts from this question, you can ask. Probably I think this is clear. I have taken the noise component of MOSFET and antenna and then just applied in the formula, that's all. Okay, so this you can solve it. We will discuss in next class, and we will continue for the cascaded noise figure. So that's all for today's class. I am winding up a bit early. The next class will be on next week. So Friday is holiday, so I'll not be taking class on Friday. Our next class will be on next week. So thank you so much for joining.